This clip is brought to you by BoutTheOnline.com.
I'm gonna say this, Spence. Whoever owned Big P Publishing, that's the person that got rich off of No Limit Records. Now, whoever owned it, that's what I'm saying. I know this for a fact. That's why you see that name stamped on the back of every album cover that ever came out under No Limit Records. That's who was getting the publishing checks, was going to Big P Publishing. The royalties was going to Big P Publishing. The writers publishing was going to Big P Publishing. The beat publishing was going to Big P Publishing. So whoever owned Big P Publishing, that's who was running that operation.
We know some was going they did have like, I believe on Mysticals I used to see Zamba and
yeah, that was something that was connected with Jive when he was, because Mystical was under like three different contracts with 3 different labels. No Limit, Jive, and I think his own Big Truck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, you know, as you say, just even with that though, you know, they had that. I was gonna say, just in terms of like, you know, if we look like learning the business and stuff and how things are, I guess, even formatted and registered.
Right.
You can have different types of, I guess, like you said, depends on how aware people are. Because like, if you look at it in one way, some people have said, okay, if you're paying the artist, it's a work for hire. So they've been paid in that aspect, in that sense.
See, this what happened. Like, say for instance, all right, you remember the interview of I think I seen the dude had did a breakdown of the No Limit Chronicles, right? So they said P had said how he went to a lawyer to get some advice on what he was trying to do.
You believe they said Michael Jackson's lawyer?
Yeah. So I'm assuming that Michael Jackson's lawyer told him, because I wasn't there, but me just using my brain, Michael Jackson lawyer to where, in order, if you trying to make this amount of money in this little bit of time, then you were probably going to have to do this like this. You know what I'm saying? Which was, P might bring your, you sign No Limit, you might bring your Rolex, boom. You give you some money, boom. Buy your car, boom. You know what I'm saying? Your album, if you got an album, you got a release date coming, or your release date, you finish your album turned in, boom. You might go to the lot and get a car. Well, you was going to the lot and get a car. But, nothing never was, well, look, this your option. I could get you a car now and just deduct it from your money, or I can just give you your money and, do it. It wasn't optional like that. It was brought to us like gifts, like, I'm showing love. Boom, yeah. I won't see you shine. I won't see you, you represent No Limit. This is just how we gotta look. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. But when an artist is looking for, the rest of their money, you get hit. Like, well, you flew here. Them tickets were such first class. I could have sat in the back with the rest of the people. I ain't had to ride first class. You know what I mean? The Rolex watch, the car, that was $30,000. Plus, that's how that was brought to us like that. And it wasn't brought to us like an option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, just looking at one of the aspects of the music business, even just in totality, I don't think generally anybody, I don't say anybody get the option, but a lot of people don't get the option until they've probably had experience to, or have some kind of foreknowledge on how things are structured and work. So then they've got a bit more leverage and stuff, afterwards. I think most of the record business is a sense, because when we think of it, we think, okay, we look at different aspects. We got, music is the culture, which really should be for free. When you used to hear like Jimi Hendrix and them artists used to talk back in the day, they'd be like, shit, a lot of people are there and certain things are taken care of, you know what I mean? But with the whole infrastructure that the business that kind of got built around it, then for like from a monetary aspect, I think what happens is a lot of artists, because artists are, generally trusting a lot of them, they're trying to, showcase their talent. They think they need
Right.
a certain medium to develop them and stuff. But I'm
Right.
not putting the blame on the artist. I'm not putting the blame on the label. But I think
Mm.
there becomes a area of where people don't. There's like blind spots and blind areas to the business in a sense.
Right. Right. And once again, let me say this. I mean, I didn't understand it, but like even as far as me and Malachi being emancipated, you know what I'm saying? We got emancipated when we were 16. You know, we went in front of a judge in Baton Rouge, and the judge, to my knowledge, gave us permission to live as legal adults, even though we was underage. You know, I never understood what was the reason for that, but you know, down the line, uh, if my mom or my dad feel like, or my father feel like, we didn't get what we deserved, or what was agreed to, nothing could be done about it because we was legally adults. You know what I'm saying? So,
You
even with
think
that
it was
mistake,
for that more than just like getting you out there on to be able to partake in what was happening? I got a couple other questions, but yeah, you can answer that one.
it could be as a possibility of that, but it just wouldn't, and it could protect you from some family members that might try to, it could be all kind of weird. I'm not just looking at it from like a get over standpoint. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm just saying like it's plenty of ways, and like I think it was just a way of covering him. You know what I'm saying? Which is anybody will want to cover them. You know what I'm saying? So, but as I got older and I got past it, I just like it don't anymore really bother me anymore. Like I'm just the same way he made a way for him. The opportunity is really available for all of us, and that's what I'm trying to do. But
well,
that being a part of my history, I mean, I will speak on.
I mean, it's a part. Obviously, your life experiences and
Right,
ultimately our life
right,
experiences and what shape us going forward and stuff.
right,
I was gonna say a couple of things because I know you mentioned obviously not just the what the aspect of looking at like you was got over but you said because you guys were young, and I remember seeing a clip where you was talking to QB, you and Malachi. You were saying that you guys were in like a private school or like some kind of stuff. So at the
yeah,
same time, there was being, money, I guess, put into, trying to provide you guys, a better education and stuff like that.
right, 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 right.
So there's a lot of different aspects. But what I was going to ask is, you mentioned like the purchases of cars and stuff like that, and we did hear from Uzi, OGE, formerly
Yeah,
the Gambino family. He spoke about like the Camaros and stuff like that, and he spoke a bit about like how the structure was on like payments for like if you did turned in a verse, you might get a certain amount. I was gonna say, was that the same for you guys? Obviously you were quite younger at the time, so was it a different sort of deal? I guess with your splits.
nah, I think we was probably getting the same thing of pizza, like 1,500 a
Yeah.
verse, but maybe like Mystical and Mia and Mac, and Fiend, they probably was getting about 2,500, and we're between that. And yeah, if I can remember, I think we was getting like 1,500. I knew we was getting 1,500. Us prime suspects. But I think Mystical and them, Mia and them was getting like 2,500 3 racks, something like that. A verse, a feature.
Yeah. And
And
I mean,
this was like in-house features, like.
that between cause did you do any like out of label collaborations at that time, or not till you left?
Nah, not till I left because he wasn't really too big on outside collaboration unless it was, you know, like on one of the bigger artists at that time, like Silk, C, you know, or somebody like that, you know, the bigger artist than we was at the time. They would like, you know, but it'll come out their pocket.
Okay.
But he ain't really believe in outside collaborating. Like he really ain't had a problem with like you know, if you're gonna do concerts on your own without, you know, without, if everybody wasn't going, P wasn't really. If you ain't booking all of them little soldiers, it probably was not gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
think I heard that before from one of the artists. It was like an all for one for all sort of ethos where it was like, you gotta book everybody.
Yeah, you gotta book everybody.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthatonline.com. Check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.